Soy Máximo Escobedo, soy director creativo y soy maestro de diseño.
My name is Scott Robinson, and I am the board member at the World Design Capital 2024. In 2020, we decided to go after and officially go after the bid of World Design Capital. And it took a little over 15 months to create a 300-page document and bid on the 2024 designation. What's your perspective on design? What's the unique differentiator? So all these are these questions that really can represent our community. To go through and answer those questions, you need to do a lot of research, and you need to have a lot of understanding as to what's authentic to the region. This is what we represent, this is what we have to offer, this is what we stand for, and together this is our place that we're very, very proud of.
I always liked San Diego, but I never thought of it as a place to live. I grew up in Tijuana till I was 15 years old. I think that it was a cultural shock. It was quite a challenge to be in the bus with kids that weren't quite like me. They were Mexican Americans, there were Chicanos, there were Cholos, there were African American, and everybody had their own way of being, their own way of interacting with each other. There, to me, is a great Capital Mundial.
The work and the passion, the heart and the soul, that's what built the trust for us to pick up the phone and say, Max, how can we do this work together? Design is evolving. It's the ability to solve a fundamental problem.
Whether they're visual or communication or systematic. I was exploring all kinds of avenues for the brand. I wanted to work with a variable typeface where the font can be altered and it gets wide or thicker. So I felt that reflected our region, that way of just adjusting to whatever the environment gave you. The logo type represents two entities, San Diego and Tijuana. The typographical explorations that I was doing, getting me to that point, had to do with the language, finding ways of bringing them together, representing what we are about as a culture. There is several explorations where I brought together many words, and there's ways in which some can come together more easily than others. Some intersect, some converge. Global, global, regional, regional, cultural, cultural. We are using the same words without knowing that we're using them either in English or Spanish. And so, gracias and thank you does not, in this case, just one letter, but typographically, with design, we can make them so they say something together. It's not just about the symbol, but the whole visual language that surrounds it. And that's what I tried to institute with the brand language, not only the logo, but a whole way of approaching language that we could use to communicate with people in maybe a challenging way, an intriguing way that maybe will stop them and maybe decipher a little bit, but a reflection of our true culture that maybe it's not always easy, but it's worth getting engagement.
The first time that we had a chance to share this particular Grafiko and this word representation of our region, and I remember this feeling of like, that's it, right?
Me ha dado mucho gusto ver cómo toma forma y cómo está en las calles, las paredes, está en los banners.
You need to kind of look within. And when you talk about San Diego and Tijuana and we talk about this region, and we have a lot of great designers in this community that I think can do an amazing job of solving the challenges.
Why not show the world what we are about?